Hello everybody and welcome along to the moment you've all been waiting for. Qualifying night is now done for One Hub Racing, and now the drivers will be finding out which tier they've been placed in for season 21, sponsored by Next Level Racing, Pure Sim Gear, Gamer Goo, and also partnered by Vespertine and Elite Racing Team, and also powered by the Sim Grid. My name is Jess Ball, and joining me in the commentary box, well, is a person that is sharing my management role this season. It is, of course, Mr. Evil Dragon. How are you doing tonight?
Yes, I've stolen half of Jess's job, so here we are. I am here. We are officially doing tier-related things. I've been dragged here. It's going to be quite fun to do, actually. First time I've done this, so I'm going to pretty much listen to what Jess says and just respond to what she says.
Yeah, basically, we went through what we were going to do, and Evil was happy with it, and we all went through it. So there we go. So get your feelings in the chat, your prediction in the chat on where you think you're going to be placed for season 21, and who you're rooting for as well if you're not racing. But let's talk about qualifying night, Liam, for Silverstone on Friday, because I have to say, every driver has impressed me a lot in terms of their pace as well, but there were a few drivers that struggled a little bit as well. But what did you think of qualifying night on Friday? Because you watched a little bit of it, but were there any drivers that surprised you without naming names?
Yeah, there was some ups and downs whilst I was meant to be commentating on it with Evan. Unfortunately, my PlayStation decided to turn into a washing machine on fire and self-combusted impromptu, which was sad. But I got it working again, so I'm back on commentary. I was prepared to give up everything, and I'll be returning in the future for all types of things. So, but of course, we'll discuss everything in the future on that. But ups and downs, it's going to be looking forward to it, Jess. I'm quite curious to see where a lot of people are, especially in that top tier.
Yes, the difference for the top tier this season, which we'll go through in a second, is it's completely only line only. So for any drivers that run like ABS or something, or automatic gears, traction control, they probably used to being in the top tier for One Hub Race for so long, they're not going to be able to do that this season, but they probably know where they're going to be anyway if that's the case. But you never know, things could surprise us. But without further ado, we're going to less babbling on, because I know Nick wants us to keep the stream to less than half an hour, so we are going to be doing that. So basically we'll go through the tier times as well. So we've got, obviously, I need to actually remember what the time the tiers are, because I'm an absolute idiot. I think I should know because I'm head of broadcasting, but I don't know.
You've written them down.
I've written them down somewhere, but I completely forgot. It is P4. There we go. So we've got P4 on at 6:15 p.m. That is the prospect tier. Well, formerly named prospect tier, now P4. It'll be 7 p.m. for P3, which is formerly known as podium. 7:45 is P2. And then P1 will be at 8:30. And that's the top line only tier. So, Liam, are you ready to find out the first tier?
Captain! Need to say that. Yes.
Well, you cut it off for me a little bit there. You said Captain. Well, say it again.
Yes. Yes.
Aye, Captain. As
yes, I was going to say.
Yes. Aye, Captain. So, it's dropping frames. Oh, no. Not good. But anyway, we'll start off with P4. Now, I usually go through the names with showing a random image, but we're not going to be doing that for today. We're gonna show in the image at the same time as I announce all the names as requested. So in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna be revealing the image for P4. So in 3, 2, 1. So number 1 we have Cos_Tbo. In number 2 we've got Infamous. Number 3 Jason26070. Number 4 we've got IRT Kaya. In number 5, we got Mega Gamer 80. Number 6, we have Smithy Chris 2004. Number 7, we've got a new driver, Demro DR1. Number 8, we've got Indecisive Maggie. Number 9, we've got Fozzie Bear 70. Number 10, we have got King N79. Number 11, we've got Jamie Met 92. Number 12, we've got ERT driver of F1 Bazza. Number 13, we have got myself. looking beautiful as ever. Just kidding. Number 14, we've got F1 Matthias. Number 15, we've got Mason Jr. Number 16, you're having a giggle, mate. 17, TJW 77. 18, we've got Rage Man. And as you've noticed, we've got 2 empty spots in the P4 tier. So if you think you're around about the pace where you're either brand new to the game or just trying to find your feet a little bit, do let us know, because that'll be great to get some more people racing. So those are your 18 drivers in the prospect here. A lot of familiar names, Evil, but some new faces as well.
Yeah, you're going to see a lot of familiar faces, likes of Infamous, of course, who, if I'm not mistaken, was second in the championship last time out we were here. I was commentating on it, so I hope I remember that. We've got the likes of Mason, of course, which is a lovely bloke as well. The father of Mr. Colin, who's in the chat. Hello, Colin. I see you in there as well. We've got Jess, who I don't know who Jess is. They seem pretty quick. Of course, we've got a lot of new names as well. The likes of Kaya, who is a person I like to see a lot. He's a lovely person as well. So there's a lot of ups. There's going to be some intriguing strategies, of course. Let's see who all the people are when they're tiered, when they are grouped together. So anything can happen, Jess, when we get to that. But I think we've got another tier to look at.
Yes, we do. I think a lot of people in the chat are rooting for Colin's dad at the moment. So Mason Jr., John, you've got some fans in the chat as well. So that'll be good to see as well. So that will be run at 6:15 UK time. Commentators won't be announced, by the way, yet. We won't be announcing that for a little bit. We still got to finalise quite a few things, because we got a few last minute things to sort out. But yeah, no commentators yet, but we will be getting commentators soon. So as Liam said, we're going to be going through P3, which is on at 7 PM UK time, in 3, 2, 1. Number 1, we've got Ols 56. Number 2, we've got ESW Hooky 66. Number 3, we've got Liam 13. Number 4, we've got MFC_Trunders. Number 5, we've got ERT driver ERT Jordan. Number 6, we've got Simonix95. He's a new driver. Number 7, I think is a new driver as well. We got Gabri_Myro24. Number 8 is a familiar face that I know. He's also a good commentator as well, in another league, which we're not going to say, which I manage as well. But anyway, we've got IRL Neon. Number 9, we've got Lowenstein 1989. Number 10, we've got a familiar face, one of the owners of ERT Thomas. Number 11, we've got Gazaman 96. We know what car he's probably going to be in this season. Number 12, we've got Kong Hoffner, a familiar face. Nice to see him there. Number 13, we've got Aero Specialist. Number 14, we've got Rimpe 37. I believe he's returning. Number 15, we've got a Salty Bear. Number 16, we've got P4 champion from last season, Robin Proverb. Number 17, we've got Racing Bomber. Number 18, we got Speed Quinn. Number 19, we got M Pricey. And we've got a empty space in P3. So if you think you're around about the pace of these drivers, let us know, sign up, and we will see what we can do. So those are our 19 drivers in P3. What do you think of that, Liam?
Well, it's going to be quite fun to see. Robin Proverb, like we said, won P4 last season. He's going to be hoping to impress this season. He was a very consistent driver. Didn't win a race last season, but consistency was the key. You've got the likes of Quinn in there, Kong Hoffner, who I've seen before. He's a very quick driver. We've got the all-Welsh top 2 in here, by the way. I've just noticed of Ollie Z and Mr. Hooky. So those two are going to be doing the pride of the Welsh. And then we've got the likes of Liam 13. He's going to be quite good to look at. And Jordan as well. So, like, again, a lot of nice drivers in here. It's going to be awfully close, I reckon, throughout that season.
Yeah, it's actually quite an open tier, to be honest. Looking at those names, I don't have a clue on who I think is going to do well, but Gazaman came close to winning last season as well, and there's some names that are making a return as well, so it is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting indeed. So, now, we usually, at One Hub Racing, like to keep things up with a little bit of tension, so we're going to leave P2 until last. So we're going to be announcing the top tier at One Hub Racing, which, like I was saying earlier, it's line only. So if drivers are running assists and they're not in P3, well, they know what tier they're going to be in. But there are some people with line only in P2 as well, because obviously there's only space for 20 drivers. We can't fit them all into one tier. So here we go. Are you ready, Liam, to announce the top tier of One Hub Racing Season 21?
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing who's in there. I don't know myself.
Oh, you don't know yourself? Oh, wow, Liam. I'm about to announce in 3, 2, 1. Number 1, we've got the fastest driver for qualifying night, ERT Kieran, also known as City Sly Guy. Number 2, we've got a championship contender from last season, Shazoo Tom. Number 3, we got TF Legend, who narrowly missed out being the top of qualifying night on Friday. Kieran just beat him to it. Number 4, we got new driver TF Rudy, who is teammates with Legend. I wonder if they're going to be teammates again this season. Number 5, we've got ERT driver ERT Samba. Number 6, we've got relentless driver Ariel Evans. Number 7, we've got ERT Tico. Number 8, we've got ERT driver ERT G Chalkers. Number 9, we've got ERT Rick RD. Number 10, we've got Dutch Tricks. Number 11, we've got Condo 1993. Dutch Tricks is ERT driver. I forgot to say that. Number 12, we've got Speed Josh. Number 13, we've got ERT driver ERT Henry R. Number 14, we got TXM 69. Number 15, we've got LFR Scotty. Number 16, we've got Lakitu 886. Number 17, we've got ERT driver Corin Rob. Number 18, we've got ERT driver ERT Robin Rest. And number 19 is ERT driver ERT Hannes. And we've got one driver, well, we've got one space in the top tier. So if you run no line and if you can match up to the pace of this tier, sign up and we could squeeze you in. So those are our 19 drivers for the top tier. Now that looks like a spicy grid, and it's interesting to see Josh up there because he was in podium last season, but his qualifying night time was really, really good. He wasn't sandbagging, and that was great to see, wasn't it? I was very impressed with Josh's time.
Yes, as I will always keep calling him, Speed Jesk forever. So there we go. We'll continue to do that. We've got Conzo in there as well, so there's going to be also going to be fun. Lots and lots of VRT drivers. I'm seeing, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. I think there's 10 of them. I saw Nick saying it's the AGA ERT tier.
It is.
We'll see about that. But will ERT come on top? We've got the likes of Evans in there, Legend, who's also one of those drivers I've seen up and down. He's a very, very lovely driver as well. That's going to be curious to see where he goes. Well, Lakitu, back up there again. And of course, the infamous to be announced spot. I'm wondering who's going to be in that slot there.
Yeah, indeed, as well. We shall see as well. I'm really excited to see what this tier, how this tier unfolds. And I usually watch this tier on a Friday night because obviously I'm not racing in that tier, now, and it usually gives me a lot of entertainment. It gave me a lot of entertainment last season. You'll be pleased to hear as well. So I'm sure it's going to be even more competitive, and with it being line only as well. Well, I think we're going to see probably times. It's going to be quite close between these guys and a bit more competitive. So now we've done 3 tiers, and that just leaves P2. Now, if you have signed up and your name was not called, you will know what tier you're going to be. But just to be sure, we're going to be announcing it. The only tier that has a full tier. So there we go. So in 3, 2, 1. Number 1, we've got someone which I don't have a clue who it is. Joking. Is One Hub Racing owner Nick, whose qualifying time was absolutely pretty impressive, and he was very happy with it as well. Number 2, another driver that impressed us in qualifying night, Colin R. Mason. Number 3, we got an ERT driver of Owen Wyatt. Number 4, we've got XL Jaco. Number 5, we got XL Larkin. Number 6, we've got Lukey, our graphics man, who's made the graphics you're seeing right now. Number 7, we've got Waitsy. Number 8, we've got Johannes, who raced in our ACC League on PC recently. JM69. Number 9, we got Battle Angel. Number 10, we got Fatality. 3 Germans. That's great to see. Number 11, we've got Cam. Number 12, we've got Schnitzel, another German. Love it. Number 13, we've got Rich 500. Number 14, we got Cam Rules. And I know, Leo, I'll talk about it in a minute. Cam Rules kind of wanted either P2 or P3. Well, he's got P2, so he'd probably be even happier with that. Number 15, we got Chris. Number 16, we got a Discord man of a KK. Number 17, we got a new driver, actually. Del Gelsu F1. Now, if I say your name wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be commentating this season, so I don't have to say it even more. But apologies. Number 18, we got Thomas Max 7. Number 19, we got J. Luke. And number 20, we got Lassell Lawson 03. Now, Liam, with this being the top assist tier, I think it's going to be the closest P2 tier we have ever seen, don't you think?
Yeah, we're going to be good to see. We've got some person called Nick, who I've only probably realised he's Canadian. I'm not going to say what I thought he might was American. But
he is Canadian, yeah.
I've never did know that. There we go. We learn something new every day. We've got the lovely Colin, my favourite Colin so far in the universe. He's so fun to commentate with. I commentated from last season. Hopefully in the future, might be getting back. That'd be nice. Well, he's also a lovely person to commentate with as well. He's on the top division. We've got J. Cole. We've got Larkin, Lukey. Well, Louis. Lukey, no, it's Lukey.
It is P2, not the top tier, by the way.
Yeah, P2. I meant that. You know what I meant. We've got Fatality in there in 10th, which I will continue calling, because I think that's how I always pronounce his name.
So do I.
We've got Cam in there as well. So a lot of the people I'd very much presume would be in the more higher divisions are in the higher divisions. My favourite person to curse, Mr. Okeke, is there. Okiki, as I will call him. My favourite curse. We've got Delegushu, as I'm now going to call him as well, because that's how I pronounce names. And then we've got Lassell Larson and Jay Luke in there as well. So that's going to be a close tier. I'm looking forward to seeing who is doing that. Nick says that Luke is struggling on this game, which is going to be interesting to see. So hopefully he can get a grip on. He might see himself in the future in that top division.
Yeah, exactly. A few people have been struggling on this year's game as well. Because obviously since we've had the patch, the performance patch as well, to be fair, I absolutely hate the new handling. I loved the handling before the performance patch. I was quite quick, but now not as quick. But I think that's what a few of our drivers will be struggling with. So I'm going to be obviously going through the images once again. So there is your P4 tier. That will be at 6:15 UK time. Then we've got our P... Oh, come on, image. There we go. Then we got our P3 tier, which will be at 7 PM UK. Then we've got our P2 tier, which we just talked about, at 7:45. And then the top tier, line-only tier, at 8:30 PM UK time. And like I said, no commentary as of yet, because we haven't finalised it yet. And in P4, P3 and P1, there are still 1 or 2 spaces in those tiers. So if you are interested, sign up, see if you can do a lap around Silverstone in practice, and we will see where you get to play. So, can you make predictions, Liam, on who you think is going to be champion in any of the tiers, or is it too early to call?
Oh, shall I try and do some predictions? Should we
start with P4 first?
Yes, let's go get the P4. Let me have a few second look at it, and then let's see. So here we go. There he is. So I'm going to put my finger on there. I'm going to say Infamous. He was so nearly champion last season. So nearly. Last race, he got held up so much by someone who I can pronounce as Mr. Jacko, who held him so much. And in what could have been the most climatic final in history, the man of Robin Proverb stole it. Absolutely incredibly stolen. I think Infamous is going to be the man, without a shout, to be potential here.
I to be honest, I agree, but I think Rage Man could be up there challenging maybe Infamous for the title. So I think it could be Infamous or Rage Man there as well. So P3 then. Oh, such a really hard decision, because again, an open tier. So I'm going to be bold and I'm going to be brave, and I know the person is going to hate me for it. I know he hasn't even played the game yet, so this is probably going to be the boldest prediction I've ever done. But I think... Oh, Gaz is going to hate me for it, but I think Gaz is going to be the P3 tier champion. But Liam may differ from my prediction. What do you think?
Well, I'm going to be brave here, because I see one person in here, which is a person I know is very quick, and I would dearly love to see win.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Do you?
Yes, but say it anyway.
It's going to be Quinn, I think.
Yeah.
He's going to be the person who could very much be. I'm hoping as well. Robin Proverb, a man who won last season. I would definitely love to see him up there as well. I think he's got a great pace. I think he's got a long future ahead of him as well. But I think Quinn, he's gonna be my potential shout out for this title. But it's so difficult to tell. I mean, Hooky could win it. All I know, Kong Hoffner could win it. He's someone who's also very quick. I know. Gazman, I know, is very quick. There's so many. I mean, this is going to be an incredibly tight division.
Yeah, and Colin is rooting for his Esports Wales compatriot Hooky for the title. Yeah, you go. So, P2 then, which is the top assist tier. Oh, I'm going to go... Oh, it's so tough. Oh, it's really tough. I think I'm going to go with... it's just so tough. He's gonna hate me. He was so good in qualifying night, and he's one of my favourites. I shouldn't show bias, but I don't care. I think Colin has a good shout. I think for the P2 title, and I think Chris as well. He narrowly missed out last time. Larkin as well, who was in top tier last season. I think Larkin could be up there. I think I would say between those three.
Yeah, now I'm going to go between my top three of who I think. Now I'm going to put someone on the spot. Nick has got to win the title.
Wow.
He's got to win his own league, at least in my eyes. The other two I think could be very up there. I think Larkin could be a good shout as well. He's a man who has often been very quick, especially in that. And I could say that I've got another two that are in my... Well, nearly pretty much another three that I think could be up there. I'm going to say Owen. He could be up there. But we'll see. Of course, like I said, he might not be used to this game yet. I'm going to say Cam. He could be someone who has been good. He's had ups. He's had downs. Is this time for him to return? He was very quick in quali night, I noticed. And as well, and the person I would dearly love to win... I think everyone knows who this is because I've mentioned it about 3 times. It's Colin. I want Colin to win in my heart.
Don't we all?
If we're being slightly biased, I want Colin to win.
I think we're both being slightly biased there. That's why Colin is probably going to hate me.
Watch Colin get cursed now, absolutely terribly by me. Sorry in advance.
Yeah, and I think quite a lot of people are liking that as well. So P1 tier. Oh, this is very tough because I'm commentate on 3 drivers in another league on Monday night, and I know they're very quick. Oh, I'm gonna say it's gonna be between Kieran, Tom, and Legend because they were the 3 fastest drivers in qualifying night. Rudy as well has come onto his own on this game, and I've seen him in social races as well. He's looking pretty quick as well. And I think Rick was looking pretty good. Tico as well improving. Don't discount Samba as well. But if I had to pick one, I'm going to go for Tom. I think he has better race pace, in my opinion.
Yes. Now, this is the tier, Jess, that I have absolutely no idea who's going to be where. If I'm perfectly honest, I mean, to knowing my luck, I've no idea who's going to be anywhere. There's a lot of people. There's Lakitu. He's someone I've seen who always impresses me. There's Jisk, as I will continue to call them. There's Kakas, I think. Is it Kakas? Chalkers.
You always say that wrong.
Yeah, its name's Kakas now. There we go. Kakas. It's difficult. There's Evans. There's too many people, Jess, that I think could be very good up here. But, I don't know. I'm just going to say a driver. There we go. A driver is going to win it.
I named a driver. How about, because you used to do that a lot this season. Ask the chat. Let's ask the chat. Who do you think will be P1 champion? Speedy Quinn, by the way, thinks Legend for the P1 champion. Colin said Legend versus Kieran is going to be the bet for the title. Larson thinks Scotty. I've never seen him race. But you never know, he could be a dark horse. We have to see. Bazo's rooting for Samba, which is great to see as well. Anyone else as well? Samba again. Nick saying Tom or Samba, maybe Henry. Wait, see saying Samba or Kieran. Jade agrees with me and thinks Tom's going to get the title. So at least we agree on something as well. And Ariel Evans, I think Colin said. Ariel Jock, I think he means Ariel Evans, I don't know. But those are the predictions as well. But Tom saying, I don't know who that Shizuka is, very quick. Oh my God. So, there we go. So we got quite a few predictions there. So, yeah, and don't forget, pre-season will be starting on Friday at 6:15, obviously, with the P4s here. We're not sure it's going to be streamed yet. It does depend if we get the commentary finalised, but there will be no TAS anyway, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't get streamed. It'll be up to the drivers, obviously, to get used to the game as well. Tier coordinators will be decided soon. I think for the bottom 2 tiers, I think the tier coordinators will be the same as last season. But for the top 2 tiers, I don't know who's going to be the tier coordinator. So, but obviously, I will leave that to Nick. So, we've announced the tiers. I think we've got a few other things to announce as well. We've got some prizes that the drivers could win. So, if any of you reach the top 3 in the Drivers' Championship, you will get a trophy and £25 vouchers, either Steam, Amazon, or PSN, up to you. Second place gets a trophy as well, and a £10 gift voucher, and third place gets a trophy. Constructors Champions, they get a trophy each and £25 gift voucher. Second place gets £10 with a trophy, and third place gets a bronze little trophy thing as well. And we got to talk about the Going Gets Tough Award, one of my favourite awards, partnered by ERT, of course. ERT Going Gets Tough Award. So, and they made a little graphic as well for this, which explains it a lot more. So, ERT Go Gets Tough Award, to win this and be in a chance to win, you got to attend all the races. So, if you're missing at least one race a season, that's you out of the running. Finish outside the top 3 and complete all your media day stuff, your pre and post race interviews. So those are the prizes. What do you think of those, Liam?
Oh, they're all very good as well. I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to win this. It's always quite fun to see who wins the prizes, Jess, because that's always quite entertaining for me. To see who is actually the man or woman to get the best and all of that. I don't know who won it last season.
The Go and Get Tough, I can't remember, personally. It's been
Nick,
so long ago. It's been so long ago.
Nick's in that. He'll answer us. Who won it, Nick? Give us quickly.
Nick was one of them.
It was Nick.
I think Nick was one of them. Nick won one of the awards.
Yes, last season. Last season, Nick. Who won it?
You
need to know. Jamie. Jamie won it.
Yeah, Jamie was one of them. Jacko.
And Jacko.
Someone else. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm not going to blab along because we've got to end the stream in a minute. But anyway, those are your prizes as well. Okay. Team contracts will be pretty much open as soon as the stream is over. Probably a little bit half an hour after. Make sure that you watch the tutorial video. It explains what you need to do. I will go through it quickly now. So you know what to do. So basically, there will be tickets on your team's chat once the roles have been set up by our Discord admins. So there will be tickets set up for the team contracts. All you got to do is you got to create a ticket, and you got to put. I can't remember what you have. I can't remember. I think you got to put the teams that you want to be in, and also if you have a teammate, make sure you put your teammate choice in there as well, so you know. So the head of teams, Jamie, won't put you in different contracts. And then in about, I think, 4 or 5 days' time, the head of teams will go through all the applications. Believe me, there is a lot of applications. And then they will place 10 drivers in a tier. And they're not in a tier, 10 drivers in a team. It's those 10 drivers' responsibility, if they haven't already, in the team contracts phase, to choose a teammate out of the ones who haven't got contracts. If they've already got a teammate already, then that's them sorted, that done and dusted. But if they haven't, then they can ask in the chats, who hasn't got a teammate? Do you want to be my teammate? And then that's that sorted. Failure to agree a teammate, well, the admins, the head of teams of Jamie, they'll pick for you, and you won't want that, because you may have a teammate that don't necessarily get along with as well. So, yeah, those are the team contracts process. Hopefully I explained that well. So, it should be interesting that as well. I know obviously you don't know the team contract process very well, but my advice, go for as many teams as you want. Make sure you read the team criteria in the team contract space. Mainly only go for the ones that you're eligible for. If you're new, pretty much go for all the rookie teams, Williams, Alfa Romeo, Haas as well. But I've seen in some seasons some drivers go for higher up teams when maybe they're not reached criteria, but no one else has gone for it. So they had that team. So just go for as many teams as you want as well. And don't be discouraged if you got higher stats to go for a lower team if you want to, because you're more than likely going to get that team. And do not, if you have a teammate in mind, both of you do not go for a contract. One of you who has the highest stats, so you look at the database, check who has the highest stats. Whoever has the highest stats will be the one who will apply for your chosen teams as well. So make sure you go for that as well. And any other advice, Liam, about the team contract process before we wrap up the stream?
I think you pretty much said everything. You know that, yes?
There we go. So it will be sorted soon as well. To be honest, I think I do have a teammate in mind. I'm gonna message that person after the stream to see if we want to be teammates again. But we will have to wait and see, of course. If not, I've got another person in mind. But yeah, we've gone through the tiers, we've gone through the prizes, we've gone through the team contract negotiations. So we are going to wrap up. Thank you to those of you that have been watching the stream. I would like to wish everybody the best of luck for Season 21, whether you are a commentator, steward, an admin, or even a racer, or the combination of all three or all four of them maybe as well. Best of luck. And thank you to the likes of Nick and Lukey for sorting out the tiers, because without those guys, there wouldn't be any tiers as well. And obviously thanks to all the other admins for giving advice as well. Well, obviously thank you to you, Liam, for joining me in the commentary box. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. And I just want to quickly say, by the way, congratulations to England. They have just won the Euro. They have just won the Euros.
Oh, wait, have they? Yes!
Yeah, they
it's
have just won.
coming home. Sorry, I won't sing properly because I know people are going to hate me singing, but there we go. But yeah. So yeah, we won the women's Euros. We didn't do it in the men's, but we did in the women's. So yeah, God save the Queen. Woo! And then there's a few Germans in the chat. So
sorry, lads.
Yeah. On that bombshell, we're gonna end the stream there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Jess Games 95, also known as Jessica Ball. Evil Drago has been Liam New, and we will see you for round number 1 of season 21. Which I can't remember what track it is. Let me, get the calendar up. Round number 1 is at Miami, the new track. But we've got 3 seasons to look forward to first. We will see you soon. Have a good night. And till next time, goodbye.